Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Naomi Sarah, and in today's video I'm going to do an ancestry update for you guys. So I'm just going to let you guys know what happened since I did that last video, and then I'm going to share some other results I got from two different websites. So yeah, if you guys are interested, stay tuned. Okay, so since I did that last ancestry video, it has been interesting to see how many relatives it showed that I had on there, how many DNA matches. I did reach out to like 2 people, and I did find out that they were actually related to me. One girl was I think second or third cousin. Her mom is actually my dad's niece, and yeah, her grandmother is my dad's sister. I've never met this sister before. I've never met my aunt. She actually lives in Jamaica, and so I didn't have much knowledge of that side of the family, but like some of my other relatives know them, but I never knew who they were. So it was interesting to see that this actually works and you could actually find your family. So after we did that, after I spoke with this girl and we found out how we were related, I had another match that was a lot closer than she was. This match was like first to second cousin, extremely likely that we were related. So I decided to reach out to this person, and lo and behold, they are actually my first cousin from my mom's father's side. And her father, like, I don't know anything about him, so it was interesting to find someone who is actually related to us and to him. And yeah, it looks like we have a whole another side of the family that we didn't even know existed. So if you're like me and you have some family that you did not know about, or that you know that someone existed but you don't know anything about them, it might be useful to try out Ancestry to reconnect with these people, because yeah, it's really interesting, like after so long in my life, I am now able to see what my grandfather looks like and to hear about him, and yeah, it's something. So yeah, the other 2 websites that I did go to were My Heritage, and then there was also DNA Land. So if you guys don't remember, I'll just tell you guys briefly like what my results were on Ancestry, and then we can compare the other 2 to this one, because they're not the same. So from Ancestry, I had 92% was African, and of that I had 33% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 29% Nigeria, 15% Cameroon, Congo, 11% from Mali, and then there were low confidence regions of African, Southeastern Bantu, that was 3%, less than 1% Africa, South Central hunter-gatherers, and less than 1% Benin, Togo. And from Europe, I had all low confidence regions, and I had 4% from Scandinavia, 1% European Jewish, 1% Great Britain, and less than 1% Europe West. And lastly, one other low confidence region, that was 1% West Asia, which was Caucasus. And so now I will let you guys know about the results from My Heritage. And this website actually had me at the highest percent of African, and I had 94.3%. And of that, I had 82.3% was West African, and 74.5% Nigerian, 7.8% Sierra Leone. So just from the Nigeria alone, you can see that this website says I'm 75%. Well, 75% if you round it up, but 74.5% Nigerian. And on Ancestry, I was only like 29%. So, moving along, I had 8.8% East African, and of that 7.3% was Maasai and 1.5% Somali. And that didn't even show up in Ancestry's DNA. And then I also had 3.2% from Central Africa. And of Europe, I had 4.8%, which is a bit lower than the Ancestry, and it wasn't as descriptive. So on My Heritage European, it only says North and West Europe, and that's 4.8%. And lastly, I had 0.9% from Oceania, 0.9% Melanesian. Hopefully I said that right. If not, I'm sorry. So yeah, that is pretty different than the Ancestry results. You know, like I didn't even have any Oceania in there at all. And of Europe, you know, it was more descriptive, but it wasn't as much. Okay, so moving on, the last website that I did check out was DNA Land, and this had me at the lowest African percent, but also the highest European, Asian percentage. So I had 90% from Africa, and of that 76% was West African, and when you break that down further, I had Lower Niger Valley 65%, Mendi Akan 9.2%, and Senegal River Valley 1.4%. I also had 12% East African and 1.4% North African. And of Europe / Asia, I had 9% was West Eurasian, and of that, Northeast European was 3.1%, and they broke that down even further to 2% Finnish, and North Slavic was 1.1%. Of the West Eurasian, I had 1.9% ambiguous, and then I also had Northwest European 1.7%, South Central European 1.3%, and Kalash was 1.1%. And not related to the Europe / Asian or African, I also had 1.2% ambiguous. And on this DNA Land website, sorry, it's more descriptive, like of each of the regions that it says you're from. It also shows you like what this would include, as in like the countries or the tribes, or like for example, for Lower Niger Valley, it says it includes Yoruba and Isan in Nigeria, and Yoruba in Nigeria, Ibadan. I hope I said that right. And then it also tells you what this does not include. So there's like a whole list. I'll just do a screenshot for you guys so you can see that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting how the three websites have such different percentages, and they even have different regions that didn't show up in others. So that was very interesting to see. I kind of feel like the DNA Land results, they're kind of more descriptive, like they give you more information of what the regions that you're from are actually. But I think that the Ancestry website was the most useful, because it seems like a lot of people actually use the Ancestry website, and it would be a lot easier to connect with people or to find matches this way since more people are using it. So if I were to recommend any of them to you, I would say buy from Ancestry and then just upload your results to the other websites, because Ancestry so far has helped me the most in finding lost relatives. And yeah, it's probably easier. Like I can say, because I haven't tried the other ones, by doing the actual swabs and, you know, like going through the shipping processes. But the Ancestry website, the shipping was okay. Like when I ordered mine, it was, I guess, a high season, or a lot of people were ordering at the same time. So mine took a while to get here, and then it also took me a while to get my results back. But my mom recently did hers, and hers came much quicker than mine did. And when we sent it out, she got her results a lot faster than I did as well. So also look up for a video of that. We're going to do a DNA reveal with my mom. That should be really interesting. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. What website seems to be the most accurate? I don't know. Give me your thoughts. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know what you thought, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.